How's it going, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing what I've learnt about dungeons, fractals, and just a few of the YouTubers that I like to watch understand what to do in Guild Wars 2. So join me as I share with you what I've learnt about dungeons and fractals. Alright, let's jump in. So for you that don't know, to get into dungeons easy, you need to go close to the Fort Mariner waypoint, where Fort Mariner is, where all the portals are. And from here, so the statue here, just head sort of south. Just keep heading towards that manta ray looking building. You just head past all of these portals, head up the steps. Then you can go to this dungeon transportation in front of me here, this guy. Click on him and you can pick any of the unlocked dungeons that you have. So you can go the catacombs, you can enter either the story mode or the explorable mode, but you have to complete the story mode first, or you can do the explorable modes. And then over here you get the dungeon armor and weapons. So I don't know, you pick whatever one you want, say the armor, and then you've got these level 55 armors here. They go from light to heavy, different stats, but then you can get exotic. So once you hit level 80, if you've been doing dungeons a lot, you can get a full set of exotic gear, really, from all the dungeons that you've done, which is very handy to do. Like, it's pretty easy to gear up a level 80 straight off the bat if you're doing dungeons. I do love my dungeons, and dungeons aren't really loved in Guild Wars 2, which I found out, and I was a bit like, oh, that's a bit sad because I really like to do dungeons. So I was pretty sad to find out that endgame, they don't really do dungeons. They do what's called fractals. I was like, oh, what the hell's that? Yeah, so they're pretty much like dungeons, but a lot shorter. Sort of like your classic dungeons from, say, WoW, I suppose. So you want to go into looking for group. Scroll down till you see Fractals of the Mist, and to get started you just want the top one, 1 to 25, and just advertise your group. And if it's your first time, just say first time, then just go say prog for progression. Advertise. Oh, you actually want to put in a time, not Tim. And advertise your group. Wait until it's sort of four people, and then you can head into this portal in the middle of Fort Mariner. So right here, dungeon Fractals of the Mist. You just want to go in here. I think I'm up to tier 3. Yeah, and just hit the first one, hit enter. You get teleported into this room, or this space. You want to head up this little ramp to your left, and this is where you can select all of your fractals. So once you've completed like number 1, it will automatically go to 2, 3, 4, 5. But usually people, after they sort of do them all, you really want to do your dailies, because you get a lot of bonus rewards once you finish these certain fractals, and they change every day. This one's a recommended one. So you will receive a sort of a special reward as well. You get like these pages or journal pages, and you just want to hold on to them for now. But that's how you sort of select your fractals. And then there's a merchant just here. You can reinforce your armor. You can sell some stuff. Great. This portal in the middle here, this is when you are ready to do the fractal. You just hop on this portal, select yes or no. Everyone will select yes when they're all ready, and then you'll get teleported to the fractal. And you can come over this way, just say south of the portal that you come in. You can go on this teleporter, have a look around. You can see this MRC merchant, and they will sell you all of your harvesting tools and salvage goods. Turn around this way and you can talk to buy 4373. You can get some bags, obsidian shards, and things, but we want to go and click on fractal encryption keys. So you can buy these deeply discounted fractal encryption keys. So they're 20 silver. I'd suggest buying 30, just because they go up to 25 silver each after the 30. So you should buy 30 just to start off with and see how you go. So once you've beaten the fractal, you'll get this ready box. Don't click ready. Try and go for the chest first, and then you can get all of these fractal encryptions, agony infusions, and fractal relics, and a whole bunch of other goodies. And you'll also get these things called agony infusions. With these agony infusions, they'll give you agony resistance, and with the later fractals, you'll need a lot of resistance because it's like a debuff and it can tear you apart. So you want to get as much agony resistance as you can, and then here's how you upgrade it, or one way you can upgrade it. You can talk to Infuse 5959, and they are just straight across from Buy 4373. And it depends how much you want to save up, and if you really want to go for, I'd probably suggest going for 7 or 9, because 64 is a pretty easy number to hit, so you can get a fair bit of agony infusion resistance, or agony resistance I should say. And to equip your agony resistance, you need ascended gear. So you can get it from this guy just over here. So buy 2046. You can get your rings early on. Get whatever ascended ring you want. You will need pristine fractal relics. This is one way to get some ascended gear. You can also get ascended gear from laurels, like over here, the laurel merchant. Yeah, just go extended gear. So 35 laurels. You can buy whatever ring, amulet. I'm pretty sure you can get amulets or accessories. I think there's amulets somewhere, but yeah, you can get all them. What's Bling have? Bling's got ascended gear, so you need research pages for that. From the recommended fractals, you can get Grandmaster weaponsmith marks and everything. So you get all sort of ascended gear through fractals anyway. Got your banker account augmentations, I'm not too sure. And also, if you are struggling for agony resistance, you can talk to this guy over here, the alchemist, and you can get one of these discounted anguished tear of Alba. So you can buy one of these, pretty much 4.5 silver and 25 fractal relics. And this will grant you 10 agony resistance for an hour, which is pretty damn good. I don't think you'll have to use any agony resist. You can just use this for the first 25. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But this will help you immensely. The 10 agony resist. I think that's about it for fractals. After beating the story mode, I needed a bit of help seeing what was on offer from other YouTubers. Had a bit of an explore around. Here are some of the YouTubers that I like to watch about Guild Wars 2. Here we have Evan4K. A lot about lore. Really like to learn about lore. Some farming, a bit of builds. Really nice to listen to. I enjoy his content, so if you haven't heard of him before, go check him out. We also have Muckluck. He is very knowledgeable. He has a lot of guides, a lot of helpful tips how to start strike missions, raids, and even fractals. Really, one of my go-tos if I need to know anything. Muckluck's a really good YouTuber as well. Now we've got this guy, Mighty Teapot. This guy has been playing Guild Wars 2 for an extraordinary long time. I've just recently started watching his Zero to Hero series, and it's an eye-opener. He's very knowledgeable, knows all the gold runs, a good gold farm happening. So if you want to watch any of his, I'd definitely recommend his Zero to Hero series. If you like quick, knowledgeable videos, he also gives you weekly news, ins and outs of if an item is very valuable or a crafting item you should hold on to or sell. He's very good at sort of the math behind everything. He's one of the big main hitters of the Guild Wars 2 community. I enjoy watching him. Really good. We've also got Lara Nitty, and I found her very good at explaining what fractals are, websites you should be looking at. She's got like a lot of secrets and a lot of really knowledgeable tutorials, and she's very knowledgeable about the game too. So if you want to check her out, I'd highly recommend her as well. She's really good. So while you're exploring the world of Tyria, and you hit level 80, you might come across the Wizard's Vault. It might pop up. And this is a daily and weekly and monthly. You go up to this little cog near the daily, weekly and special tabs. You can click on that and you can just pick if you want a mix of PvE, PvP and world versus world. Or you can just select sort of whatever combination that you really want. I just went with PvE because that's what I usually play. You earn Astral Acclaim. Go down here and you can pick what you want here so you can get more gold. I think you can get up to 90 gold. Very handy to try and complete the weeklies. You will earn a lot of gold that way. Also, there's a thing called Marshies when you hit level 80. So you can go down to your hero tab and go to Marshies. And you can see here that you can unlock different perks. Central Tyria, Heart of Thorns, so on, Fractals. And a good way to do them is to find the insights that are scattered around Central Tyria. There are some good guides on YouTube, you just got to look for them. And also there's a lot of achievements. So all of these little symbols with they look like the Marshy symbols, but they're, yeah, you got red, green, purple, and so on. If you just have the free-to-play, the base account, which I had for a long time, you can just click on this and this will show you all the mastery achievements that you can get. So say with Explorer, you can get this, get Dive Master, so you're going to find all the diving locations around Central Tyria, and then you unlock a mastery point. Even scroll down. Lion's Arch Exterminator is 1 too. You just got to take out all of these little carcass you got to take out around Lion's Arch, and also you also get a good little item as well. You will get a abundance of Dragonite ore, and yeah, this little item, it'll devour 50 Dragonite ore in exchange for a gift. So you might get a little bit of money, not much, but still, if you're overflowing with Dragonite ore, this is an easy achievement to get. There are some guides online, so just go YouTube. It'll probably take you possibly an hour, probably not even that, a bit less than an hour anyway. You also got all of these insights here, so I've got one more to go here. I've just been going crazy on trying to do the end game, core end game, I suppose you'd call it, just before I start this Living World season 1, I think, and then go on to the expansion. So it's been really fun. You can also participate into world boss trains. You'll fight all of these massive world bosses, just epic epic world bosses, crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on screen, but these are easy to get into. Don't really have to join a squad. It is easier if you do though. You just check on the Guild Wars event timeline, and it'll show you like what event starts at what time. So it's easy to get around. Once you sort of know the routine, just like, oh yeah, it's not that hard to get into. All right guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate all of the help. Like, the Guild Wars 2 community is just insanely nice. Like, I can't fault them in any way. Like, I always felt like I've had a shoulder to lean on, or someone's always just helped me just do something. It's crazy. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want, I can start on the next chapter of my Silvari Rangers chapter, I suppose. I think it's Living World 1. Pretty sure that's the next thing I got to do. And then it goes Heart of Thorns and the expansions, but I'll figure all that out. And yeah, continue on with the series. See you guys there. All right, guys, take care.